So y'all want to talk about Big Sean's album in separate frames? Let's do that. Let's do that before we get out of here.
There was a lot of new music released recently, but I did listen to I'll say about half of the Big Sean album. From the songs I heard so far, I've seen the reactions on the internet. The reactions on the internet is giving me the niggas is saying his album is more like this. I don't even know. Like if you're listening on Spotify right now or any of like streaming services, I'm shrugging my shoulders with that silence. Like, you know, where it's like something that's okay, but it's like, you know, you wouldn't recommend it, but I'm not gonna not tell you to get it. I expected more. He's been on like a 3-year hiatus. I'm not gonna say I expected more because I haven't heard the whole shit in its entirety. But from the songs I've heard, you can
expect more. You should have expected more.
From the song, and with a title like Detroit 2, like after listening, I was there when that shit crashed that piff. Like, I don't know, man. That was a really, I don't know. I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna let it know. I'm not saying that it's whack or it's bad or anything like that. There's definitely songs I fuck with, like the Raised by the Wolves song. There's 2 other tracks on there. I don't remember their name, but I only listened to the shit once and I didn't get through it. So,
I'll say I enjoyed the album. I had songs I like. I like majority of the songs. I didn't really like Lucky Me, but I liked Why Should I Stop or Why Would I Stop?
Okay.
Zen the Fuck Out was okay.
Yeah.
Feed, the shit with Young Thug, I like. The Lithuania.
Oh yeah, Lithuania was cool.
Deep Reverence, I like Nipsey's part. I didn't really care for Sean's part.
Okay.
The last track with Dom Kennedy, that Cypher song, that shit was ass. I'm gonna just let y'all know that now. That shit was ass as a whole. Like people had good verses, but like the beat changes, it just didn't go. Like
I feel like the first 3 or 4 artists that went when they had the grinding beat sample, if they would have just kept that one beat throughout, and like, cause it gave me the vibes that the first 4 niggas was in the same area, and then like certain other people may not have been when they were recording at the same time. So it's got like a beat from over here, dude doing this from over there. Then it brings it back to like the group with Royce the 5'9", and then like random Eminem at the end. Like I get it for the whole Detroit. I got the whole Detroit on this shit right here.
I think that shit could have been.
I
don't know.
The execution.
I feel like I hold Big Sean to an unfair standard of how I view who should be like at the top of music. So like when I think about like music, I feel like it should be like Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Wale, Big Crit. And like Big Sean should be like the 6th man on that.
He's definitely in that
top of the world team.
What do you guys think he went wrong? Like as far as
I wouldn't say there's a went wrong.
Oh, like with the album?
Yeah.
I don't think he went wrong. I think we just gonna have to come to terms with the fact that like Big Sean makes great music. He's just not gonna give us a classic album.
That might be it.
The change in what you call it. Like the first song got me hyped when I started listening to it, and then the second song just went.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Sequencing was just like
the content.
Sequencing is a little interesting.
Like that was a whole different tempo.
I like that it's a full length project where it's like he got more than 15 songs on there.
I enjoyed the skits was good. I fucked with the Dave Chappelle shit.
I heard the Dave Chappelle shit,
Stevie shit,
I didn't get
Erykah
that far.
Badu shit. It was a good album. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. But it's like from Big Sean, I'm expecting 10s and 11s.
Yeah,
and you have yet to give me a 10 and 11.
Like
I feel like the Detroit mixtape was an 11, especially coming off of that Hall of Fame album, which was mid.
Not critically acclaimed at all. Niggas was trying to clown my son.
When he dropped Detroit, it was like, oh yeah, nah, this is Big Sean right here. You kept going like I fuck with Dark Sky Paradise.
Dark Sky Paradise is cool.
Cool. But it's like, yo, you not rapping way better than I heard you rap before for you to have taken 3 years off.
Yeah.
Like for every song you got on this project, I fuck with them, but it's like, oh yeah, I could pick one of your old songs that this kind of sounds like and an old song that's probably better
than
that one.
See, that's true. I can say that like from the songs that I've been listening to, it's like, all right, cool. You're letting us know that you've been going through this metaphysical evolution. You know, you're trying to get your chakras right and shit and clear your mind or whatever. And I can hear that in the music.
That don't even sound because that he been making introspective
and
songs
that's
to
what
me,
I was
so
about
it
to
don't
lead it back
sound
to,
like a new thing.
You've always shown us this side of you as you evolve. Like, so like not giving out music for a while and then like coming back with this body of work and then like talking about that. It's like, all right, cool. And for the tone of the first Detroit project is not the same tone that you have here.
Yeah, I don't think this should have been
at all.
Because I swore the project was originally called Dawn Life.
It was.
And because he still got the Dawn Life merch
and hashtag going,
and he got a song on the album called Dawn Life.
Yeah,
and I feel like at some point, I guess he was just like, nah,
yeah,
Detroit.
I feel like he switched his like concepts mid construction through the thing because like I bet he dropped like 2 new freestyles early in the year. The Dawn Life freestyle shit that was fire or whatever and all that. So that got me anticipating this album to be a more like, oh yeah, he about to just be going in. It's gonna be hits, singles, and those typical Big Sean tracks where he's talking about the shit he's talking about on the album. But it wasn't that.
I was having a conversation with somebody in regards to how I feel like people's first album, people get so attached to it, but what they forget is that at that point the hunger is different. I feel like people go harder once they get that first shot.
Yeah. I feel like he's still going hard. I mean, it's 21 songs on there. Like, you feel me? So it's not, I don't think the work ethic is the problem. I'm not even saying there's a problem.
Yeah,
it's just
not worse than his first album. Like, I feel like everybody's not everybody, but a lot of people have that sophomore slump where it's like, oh, you kind of making money now, so you have more people inputting. But I feel like he's big enough and way past that second album stage where that's not the case. Like, this is the album he wanted to put out. It just does not meet the expectations that niggas have for you as a rapper. Like, anybody else, not anybody else, but a lot of niggas put out an album of that quality. That's an amazing album from that nigga. You, nigga, I'm expecting world-shattering shit from you all the time.
Yeah. Because you're right. Because he is on
content, as a changing content affect this.
He's got the same content.
I'm sorry. As like, I feel like he's more. This album was more. Like, it had more things about like mental health, dealing with.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, community and shit like that, which is dope.
But he's mentioned those things before. Like, if you're like an avid listener to this nigga, it's like, oh yeah, he has songs like that. Like, where it's like, this ain't, you might be mentioning new things because new things have happened, but you talking like this isn't new to me.
Yeah, like he had several songs like that on that Metro Boomin album. Like, you feel me? Like,
and you coming off an album that everybody, well, 99% of people minus Buck think was whack. Like, you had the hottest producer at the time and y'all did an album together and niggas think it's whack. And you went on a 3-year gap after that.
Blame it on Kanye, y'all. Kanye took that nigga to Africa. Don't blame it on Kanye. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing in Africa.
Maybe it's one of these projects that'll grow over time.
Nah, but it is a good project. I'm gonna keep reiterating that.
Yeah, I have to agree with your
is
vision.
A good project.
From him, like, oh yeah, like from Big Sean, from you, like I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. But it's not to say that this is bad, like at all. It's just like, and I didn't even finish it. I gotta finish the whole shit. I didn't even get to play the whole shit through.
I played that shit a few times.
You know, he was talking about some real shit on that Deep Reverence. He was
rapping his ass off. Like, even on Deep Reverence, I was just like, okay, this is not an amazing Big Sean verse. This is my default Big Sean verse. Like, okay, this is the level I know you rap at. At minimum, you're gonna rap this good. Make the whole album sound better than that shit, since that was the single.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yo, go check it out. Shout out to Big Sean.
Detroit 2 is out there. Definitely still one of my favorites. So you feel me? I gotta go back and finish listening to the project.
I'm really tight because like 4 of my favorite rappers was on that Cypher shit. I ain't go front. Big Sean bodied both his verses on that
definitely
shit.
did.
T Grizzly
Definitely did.
verse was cool.
Perfect
Cash
way to
Kid
open
verse
up.
was cool. I didn't really care for Cash Doll's pinnacle segment of her verse.
Yeah.
Uh,
But she rapped better than I thought she was going to, though.
Facts. Royce and M was on there. They always rapping their ass up. It just didn't fit with the other
Verses.
rappers. Yeah, and like the beat changes just really.
Too
Shout out my son
abrasive.
Boldy James. Like, facts.
OD. Very interesting body of work on that one.